Good evening, boys and girls. I am so excited about the book I have to read to you tonight. I was in the library several weeks ago and I saw this book on Miss Swanson's table and I thought, that looks like a really interesting book. And so Friday afternoon when I was walking by the library, I walked in and I said, Miss Swanson, I need a book to read to the kids for Monday night. And she recommended this book, and it is called What Do You Do with an Idea? And it's by Kobe Yamada, that's who wrote it, and it's illustrated by May Beeson. So this book is called What Do You Do with an Idea? One day, I had an idea. Where did it come from? Why is it here? I wondered, what do you do with an idea? At first, I didn't think much of it. It seemed kind of strange and fragile. I didn't know what to do with it, so I just walked away from it. I acted like it didn't belong to me. But it followed me. I worried what others would think. What would people say about my idea? I kept it to myself. I hid it away and didn't talk about it. I tried to act like everything was the same as it was before my idea showed up. But there was something magical about my idea. I had to admit, I felt better and happier when it was around. It wanted food. It wanted to play. Actually, it wanted a lot of attention. It grew bigger and we became friends. I showed it to other people even though I was afraid of what they would say. I was afraid that if people saw it, they would laugh at it. I was afraid they would think it was silly. And many of them did. They said it was no good. They said it was too weird. They said it was a waste of time and that it would never become anything. And at first, I believed them. I actually thought about giving up on my idea. I almost listened to them. He looks really sad. But then I realized, what do they really know? This is my idea, I thought. No one knows it like I do. And it's okay if it's different and weird and maybe a little crazy. I decided to protect it, to care for it. I fed it good food. I worked with it. I played with it. But most of all, I gave it my attention. My idea grew and grew, and so did my love for it. I built it a new house, one with an open roof where it could look up at the stars, a place where it could be safe to dream. I liked being with my idea. It made me feel more alive, like I could do anything. It encouraged me to think big and then to think bigger. It shared its secrets with me. It showed me how to walk on my hands because, it said, it is good to have the ability to see things differently. I could not imagine my life without it. Then one day something amazing happened. My idea changed right before my very eyes. It spread its wings, took flight, and burst into the sky. I don't know how to describe it, but it went from being here to being everywhere. It wasn't just a part of me anymore. It was now a part of everything. And then I realized what you do with an idea. You change the world. The end. So I thought that was a pretty neat book. And some of the things I liked about it is how at first he didn't know what to do with his idea, and then he decided to embrace his idea and go everywhere with his idea and give it lots and lots of attention. You know, just think about it a lot. And then he was brave enough to share his idea with other people, and how other people sometimes react, you know, how the other people reacted when he shared his idea. You know, sometimes people do that to us when we have an idea. They think, oh, that's crazy, you don't need to do that, that's ridiculous, don't do that. And I'm just so glad that this little boy, even though he thought about giving up on his idea, that he didn't listen to people, that he was brave enough to keep his idea and continue thinking about his idea and working with his idea, because you know what? It's our ideas that do end up changing the world. I hope you enjoyed this book, and I hope you have a great night.